All right, guys. Welcome back once again. So today I'll be walking us through how to apply for the NDDC Foreign Postgraduate Scholarship 2026. I've been getting feedback from so many persons who have indicated interest on how they should go about the NDDC application, and then I'll be walking you guys through it. It's a simple process. But first thing first, you need to get all your documents ready. As you can see from the flyer that was released by NDC for 2026. The application opens on March 23, which is the 23rd of 2026, and the deadline is April 19th. That means we have barely 2 weeks left for those who are interested to apply for the NDDC Foreign Scholarship. I applied in around April last year, and I got my scholarship in August 2025. So yeah, so the requirements, you need to have this following documents. You need to have a passport photograph, which means that your international passport must be ready available before you can apply for the NADC foreign scholarship. It's not cheap actually. Nothing good comes easy, so you must be prepared. Your document must be prepared. I keep telling people that before you apply for such scholarship or anything that is of high standard and is of high value, you have to be prepared documentation wise. You need to have your passport ready, you have to have your local government letter ready, your postgraduate admission letter from a recognized overseas university. Now this number three means that you need to have admission from any school in the UK, be it University of East London, University of Greenwich, University of Leeds. But I do advise people, university you should pick or you should just look out for University of East London. Yeah, the school fees is relatively cheap. Yeah, schools like Coventry University have a very strong African Nigerian community where you have a lot of Nigerians there, so you can always, have that synergy between your brothers and sisters from Nigeria, especially. But literally, all schools in the UK have good standard, but some schools have more better standard than others. But relatively, their standards are very good. Yeah, so you need to have your relevant degree from recognized university, which is your bachelor's degree you finished with from your Nigerian university or any university you did your bachelor's. You need to have NYSC discharge certificate or exemption letter, which means that if you are not done with service, you can apply for this. Or if you choose not to go for NYC, then you request for your exemption certificate. You can still apply. Exemption certificate is, oh, maybe you've reached that benchmark of 30 years and you can't go for NYC, so you can request for exemption certificate, then you can apply. So, yeah, these are basically the documents you need. Yeah, you of course you also need your WAEC or NECO. Now, this one very important. Undergraduate degree classification, first class, second class, upper division. As of 2025 and previous years, even if you had second class lower, you could apply. But this year, 2026, NDDC upgraded these requirements by stating that those who have second class lower can't apply. The set of people who can apply are second class upper or a first class. So you see, school no be scam oh. So you have to have first class or second class upper for you to be eligible to apply for 2026 NADC foreign scholarship. Also, yeah, the exam is also computer-based test. It's just like a jam where you'll be seated in front of a computer and you have to, take some tests or an exam, right? And immediately after writing the exam, you see your result immediately. During my time in 2025, let's say I used 30 minutes for the exam. Within the next 2 minutes, I got my result. I got 40 over 50. I scored very high. Glory be to God. Right now, so I was prepared. Right. So here is the CBT test. Immediately you see your results. Minimum test score. Candidates must achieve a minimum score of 70% in the test to proceed in the next stage. Yeah, so I got 40 over 50. Since candidates who successfully pass the test will be further shortlisted. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, if you pass the exam, you get a mail within 1 week, right? Let's say you write the exam today, within 1 week, you get to receive a letter inviting you for the next phase. And the next phase is what the interview, where you be seated within 4 panels, right, and be interviewed as well. The final verification of the candidates will be done through the local government area and community development committee. Yeah. So now there are also some accredited centers and states where this CBT exam is being conducted. The one I can remember from the top of my head is Port Harcourt. I did mine in Port Harcourt, and also another one in Abuja. I can't remember the third one, but I know Port Harcourt and not Abuja. So depends on the states that are close to you. Yeah. Yeah, the amount of the foreign scholarship shall be based on the prevailing exchange rate of the naira. Yeah, in most cases, the scholarship is around. I won't disclose that. Right. So I keep it out for NDDC to disclose themselves. Yeah. So yeah, so literally this is it, and then yeah. Also, you also need to be aware that this NDDC scholarship is not open to everybody in Nigeria. It's open to people from the 9 Niger Delta states, which is the Oyo state in Nigeria. I think there are 9. From the top of my mind, I know of Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Delta, Bayelsa, Rivers, Ondo, Imo, Abia, and I think Enugu. I stand to be corrected, but I know there are 9, right? So I think the 6 states from South, right? The 6 states from South, then you add Edo, you add Ondo, you add Enugu, and I think Abia to make it 9 states. I stand to be corrected, so you can check that out. So these are people who are eligible to apply for the NDDC international scholarships. So yeah, so that is it. In my next video, I'll be walking us through how to apply, right? How to apply for this scholarship, what you need to fill in, and also the documents you'll be uploading step by step. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best.